Drones, World War III, weapons of mass destruction. Will America soon be under attack? Now, I'm not speculating that that there's something out there that's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know. But I'm just here to talk about the drone situation and just give you my opinion. So there's been a lot of discussion about the drones or what's flying or, UFOs, whatever you want to call it. There's been sightings in the sky, and if I'm not mistaken, it's been in different cities in America, but mainly focused in New York, New Jersey area. My opinion is that it's American drones. That's why they haven't shot them down, because I think we're controlling them. It belongs to us. You wouldn't shoot your own drone down? No. So I believe that these drones are controlled by the American government. That's why they're not telling you what they're doing. They're just letting you speculate. The other question is, because I watch a lot, growing up a kid, I watched a lot of like sci-fi movies. And in sci-fi movies, there'd be these monsters, these things, just whatever, right? The Titans, whatever they are, right? And they, the government, they would be looking for them, and they don't want to give you any information. And then all of a sudden, the Titan comes out to the ground and destroys the whole city, right? And you find out, well, that's what they were looking for the entire time, and they didn't tell us. Well, I think we're kind of in that situation now, except I believe, it's just my personal belief, I believe that the Titan this time, it's not Godzilla. I believe that the Titan that they're looking for, because I believe they're looking for something. Oh, I know who you are, because you're flying these drones at night, and people are starting to see them. They're all over the place. It's for someone who's just a hobbyist to fly a drone at night would not be beneficial unless you want to get pictures of a city skyline or something like that, or it's equipped with the equipment that it needs to be able to see at night. But the typical just average drone person's not flying at night. So the question is, who's flying at night, right? So somebody who wants to see something specific is flying at night. Now, is it a WMD? I don't know. Is it some type of gas, something, a dirty bomb, something? Is there something out there that our government has gotten word on, and they're looking for it, right? I don't know. I cannot say without fear of contradiction that there's 100% something out there that they're looking for. I just believe that the government is looking for something, and they're hiding something. If you remember the God, because I'm a big Godzilla fan, I watched Godzilla since I was a kid, and in the 2014 version, the guy runs out, and his wife ends up getting stuck underground and killed, because they're like, we're working on these reactors. One of them went offline, and your wife was a casualty along with some others. And he comes back after all this years later, and he's like, nope, y'all are lying. Y'all are hiding something down there, and it killed my wife, and I want answers. And I hope that we never get to that in this country. But I believe somewhere between now and Trump taking office, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen in between then. I don't know if we're doing it. I don't trust this government. I know you don't, and you'd be a fool if you do. I'm not telling you they're going to lie to you or whatever. I'm just telling you they might. It's anything goes. We live in a anything goes world. Let me prove it to you. I remember there were days where bad things happened. Women and children were off limits. No longer that way. I remember, a few years ago, some guy walked into, I think it was here in Texas, elementary school, did that to children. I don't want to give details. You know what I'm talking about. I even remember some years ago, a while back, some nut walked into a daycare with a weapon and hurt kids. And my daughter is 1.5 years, and so her school sent me some information the other day And just want to show you what kind of world we live in. Don't ever let your guard down. When I go places, I'm looking for exits. If I'm going to eat at a restaurant, hey, I cannot sit where I cannot escape. We got to see the exits. We got to know who's here. We got to be able to see who's coming in. Got to know how to get out. It's just sad, but that's how it is. And they were like, yeah, you know, we did such and such training today. And I was like, look, I hate to write this, because I wrote the message back, emailed them. I said, I hate to write this and ask you this, but unfortunately, it's the day and times we live in. Are you guys doing, keep in mind, my daughter's not even 2, but are you guys doing active shooting drills? And they were like, yeah, we're doing active shooting drills. We teach the kids. And I was like, so sad I got to ask that, but that's the world we live in. And so do I believe something is going on they're not telling us about? 100%. I believe they know exactly what's going on. And I'm not saying they have to tell the public everything. There's some things the public don't need to know. But in this case, if there's potential for a nuclear weapon in the city, then yes, the public absolutely needs to know. So I would look at, where are these drones being, you know, where are these drones located or concentrated at the most? Okay, New York, New Jersey. All right, something might be up in these cities. Somebody's got the word, something's up. There's something that they're looking for, and they fly at night to try to find it for whatever reason. Whatever they're looking for. Somebody could probably go in the comments and tell me why the military would fly at night as opposed to, you know, fly in the daytime. They haven't shot it down. They try not to make a big deal out of it. That tells me they already know what's going on. Oh, that's nothing. Okay, they already know what's happening. The question is, will they tell you, will they tell me before it's too late? Now, hopefully, they can stop whatever's going on, and God forbid something bad happens. But I'm telling you, I got a bad feeling, and I'm not even telling you we wouldn't do it to ourselves. They'll do anything. I think whoever they are, they'll do anything to keep power in this country. So, is it a foreign country that's gotten a weapon into this nation? I don't know. If they trigger the weapon, will it lead to a all-out war? I don't know. You know, I don't know for sure. But this is just, you know, I'm just guessing. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together and saying, wait a minute. All of these drones are flying, and they're flying at night. People are getting pictures of them all over the place. They're concentrated in this area, right? And the governments are there saying that they can't track them, but our government's not worried about it. Okay, that tells me it's not from a foreign place. It's from here. That tells me the government's not worried about tracking it, because the government is the one. They're the ones who are flying it. So they don't have to track it. They know where it's going. They have it. They're the ones controlling it. So, all right, now that, and this is just me doing common sense. All right, okay, so if this was foreign, somebody was doing this, or spying or something, they would at least shoot it down or you know, tap in with that country and say, hey, what's up, what you doing? Right? And that'd be done. But it hadn't happened, so that tells me that whoever has the remote is here, and they already know what the drones are for, what they're doing, what they're supposed to be doing. So, all right, so I know, it's just me, I know based off that, we control the drones. The other question is, what are we doing, or what are we looking for? All right, so we're looking for something, and you can see it at night using drones or some technology from the drones. You don't necessarily have to have eyes on it. It's something you could probably see using like heat sensors or something like that. So that tells me a weapon of some sort, chemicals, something. There's something we can see at night just fine. Gotta find it. And the third thing it tells me, when the drones still continue to fly, they ain't found it yet. And when Trump, if you heard his speech, he's saying, yeah, look, we know some things. I can't say anything about it right now because he's not in a position to say it. But I know he's been briefed and he knows what's going on. That what he wants to say is, yeah, something's gotten into this country. We're at a high security threat level. That something potentially bad can happen. I can't really talk about it right now. But I know what's going on. We're trying to stop it. It's not, the drones are not coming from another country. They're coming from us. We're trying to find something. And that's just my personal opinion, that's what they're doing and that's what they're looking for. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I know we don't typically talk about stuff like that on this channel, but I'd hate, because I'd hate to be on here talking to you about changing your life financially and doing stuff like that, and then something bad is going on out here. So that's just my opinion. I've heard a lot of things. This is just me, just a a Texas boy giving you his opinion. Hey, I think something funky is going on. I think something weird is going on. I think the government is aware. I think the government are the ones who are flying the drones. And I think potentially something bad is on the cusp of happening if they don't eliminate the issue very soon. And I think that window's between now and whenever Trump takes over, because one of the best things that can happen to America from a country that hates us is a nuclear weapon to go off here. And I don't want to see that happen, and I know you don't. So, all right, guys, just be vigilant out there. Be aware of your surroundings. And just hope and pray that nothing bad happens, no lives are lost. So whatever this issue is, hopefully it can be dealt with and put away quickly. And because we don't need WMDs going off in cities. God help us. And just think, New York, what's the first city a foreign entity would try to attack? I'm just saying, put it all together. All right, guys, be blessed.